On the heels of the November Paris Climate Change Conference, one small country is taking big steps with its development and production of renewable energy. Nevis is on track to becoming the greenest country in the world by 2018. Joining me now with details is Nevis Deputy Premier Mark Brantley and also geothermal expert Bruce Cutright. Good morning to you both. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Stephanie. Thank you for having us.
Good morning, Stephanie.
So how is Nevis beating us in the green competition with renewable energy?
Well, we're not beating you. We're just doing our part. Nevis discovered about a decade ago that we had geothermal energy, and the island has been systematically trying to develop that. We have now forged an alliance with Mr. Cutright and his company, which suggests to us that by early 2018, the island will be able to flick the switch on geothermal energy. Why that is significant is that it will mean that for the first time anywhere in the Caribbean, certainly I would imagine anywhere in the world, that the entire power grid of the island will be entirely renewable. That means that our carbon footprint is reduced, that our dependence on fossil fuels is removed, and that more importantly, we're able to provide a cheap, clean energy to our residents and our businesses. But in addition, we are maintaining our commitment to our Paris deal that was made recently on climate change. And so we are a little island, but I think that we are doing huge things. And this promises to be transformative, not just for us, but for the region, because, of course, the science is suggesting that we have far more energy than we can use. And that therefore means that we'll be able to export energy to the neighboring islands, which would be transformative for that region and definitely make Nevis the Norway of the Caribbean as a net exporter of energy.
And we're talking about that energy, specifically geothermal energy. Explain how that works.
Absolutely. Geothermal energy, Stephanie, is the natural heat flow from Earth's interior. Nevis is exceptionally blessed, though, because it has, it's really a dormant volcano, and it has sufficient geothermal energy to meet all of the island needs, as well as supplying power to many or all of the surrounding islands.
And how does what Nevis is doing really apply to us here in the U.S.?
Well, there's a connection with the U.S., as I like to say, a connection, an umbilical cord of sorts that goes back several centuries. Of course, you will know that your first Secretary of the Treasury and one of your founding fathers, Alexander Hamilton, was born in Nevis. Indeed, I would invite you, Stephanie, and your viewers to come down and see the place of his birth. We think that we are and remain the authentic Caribbean. Beautiful place, our little island of Nevis. And so we invite you to come and see us. But this geothermal development in particular, clearly, this is a U.S. company that we've partnered with to make this a reality for us. And the United States government has also been very helpful partners in assisting us with technical advice and assistance in getting this project to where it is now. And so, in a way, it is demonstrative of the United States government's own commitment to renewable energy resources in the Caribbean and in Latin America. We hope that Nevis can become the model for public-private sector partnership in this very important area of renewable energy.
Nevis truly is gorgeous. Their invitation accepted. What do you mentioned Mr. Hamilton. What do you both think that Mr. Alexander Hamilton would have to say about this renewable energy and what Nevis is doing and accomplishing?
Well, in my view, Alexander Hamilton would say to you, Stephanie, if he were here, that you ought to come and visit Nevis. That is a place where he was born. That is a place where his formative years were had. And of course, he came and achieved greatness here in the United States of America. I feel that because of his own thinking on matters of self-sufficiency, of ensuring that you are strong at home, that geothermal energy would certainly be something he would support. And so 259 years after his birth in Nevis, I would suggest that if I can speak for him, I would ask you to come see us, see the place of his birth, the place where he had his formative years, and at the same time, experience a fantastic, fantastic island in the Caribbean.
I think he would be proud. And there you have it, Nevis on track to becoming the greenest country in the world by 2018. Anywhere you gentlemen want to send us online to learn more about this?
You can go to www.nevisisland.com. That is sort of our portal for our tourism site, or through any search engine, just type Nevis and you'll get wonderful information on our beautiful little island.
Thank you both so much. You can get more information on this as well on our website. That's at fox4morningblend.com.
That was a beautiful island. You know, earlier we were talking about trying to stay healthy and keep healthy, and something else that will help with that, a good medical team with a good plan. After the break, how Home Rehab Express can put you on the path for wellness from your own home.